And then what happens is you start to talk to people inside the circle. How many podcasts have you listened to where when they talk to one another, they almost talk in code? You got, well, let's put it this way. I've been in the gun world for a long time. I'm not an AR gal. I've taken a class on ARs. I own an AR. I shoot an AR a little bit, but I don't know anything about it. I really don't know it like I know my pistols. I don't at all. And somebody one day did something about a BCG. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. So Chris Serino sends me a message and he's like, you have got to be kidding me. Nope, I am not. Right. And so he's like, well, you need to come see me because we're going to fix this. Okay. And I'm open to education and I'm open to training and I'm open to all of that kind of stuff, but I don't know. So if I don't know, I try to keep in mind, if I don't know, then how many other people who are listening don't know? So Agreed. When you say BCG, let's talk about it as BCG, Bolt Carrier Group, right? Let's talk about what it really is so that people know, and not just a secret little code for something. And so I was one day listening to somebody else's podcast and they had tossed out so many different things that I'm like, I felt like I was completely left out of an old boys club that was taking place on my radio in my car, that it was like, we know secrets that you don't know.
Yeah.
And that's really probably my biggest mission, is to make it so that
I think that's not my chief complaint of the Second Amendment community, but it's up there at the top because I'll give you a perfect example. On the Iowa Firearms Coalition board, I don't know how many of them, it's a small board. I think there's like 8 of us, but I don't know how many of them are pilots. And most of them have been corporate pilots. All right. I mean, flying lots of passengers, lots of places over a great period of time. I wouldn't know how many miles, right? Well, these guys drop acronyms all the time. And I'm like, okay. And our good friend Billy, there's a president, was looking at me. He's like, what are you doing? Because I kind of sat back there like this. I didn't actually close my eyes, but it was close. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, when they start talking like this, I said, I zone out. And he left. He's like, what are you talking about? I said, I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what TCAS means. I don't know any of this stuff. And I said, and so I just laugh and we had a giggle about it. And I tell those guys, hey, it's like you guys are speaking in English. It's like you're actually speaking English. But since you're not, and I don't know what you're saying, you let me know when we want to get back to the subject at hand. They all laugh and we go about our business. I'm much better with it now. But when I would have some hardcore military door kickers come in here, they would drop so many acronyms I couldn't keep up. So,
right.
And so I'm like, okay, when you guys are ready, I'll rejoin the conversation. The Second Amendment crowd does that. We often know our business, we know our realm, and we don't speak about it in ways that are, I don't know if this is the right word or not, but inclusive or draw people in. We tend to zip down through things so quickly because you know what I'm talking about and I know what you're talking about, Amanda.